A gilm? Well, at least Cornette stopped making films. Those were downright terrible. Oh, wait. Well, apparently she didn't, seeing as how she snagged all over the screen. Mr. Gollum, I'm afraid the One Ring is giving you cancer.
Of our health, our doctors, nurses, teachers, and parents.
Hey, I want to learn how to sit.
Well. All of them must know and agree on the health practices we need at home, in the neighborhood, and at school. This is Joan, getting ready for school.
Okay, but who's this kid?
Joan learned at school that it's important to choose the right clothes on a cold day. The temperature is 40.
That's as many as 4 tins.
Coat. She will need her snowsuit if she wishes to keep well for the Dutch festival.
What, Clogapalooza or Clogchilla?
And this is Jim, Joan's brother. They choose wraps to keep all of their body warm.
Is she checking for microfilm?
Mother is good to see Jim looking so well this morning. Their color is good, their eyes alert. They're ready for work or play. Mother needs to get another supply of paper handkerchiefs.
You know it's a bad sign when the narrator goes off script.
Jim's friend George is eating an apple as he waits for them. That is a wise no thank you, Joan. Never share another's food.
Hey, they're
George
cosplaying the cast from A Christmas Story.
Something that helps keep him clean. It's lucky for George that Joan has an extra tissue to lend him.
Oh, how cute. She graduated to Grey Belt.
Some children learn to jump or go around puddles. But George wades right into trouble.
Splort,
because
splort,
he forgot
splort.
his galoshes. This is Miss May, Joan's teacher. George and Joan are glad to be in
I
school.
took too many
The
caffeine
children are
pills
getting
during the
ready
cram
for their
session
Dutch
last
festival.
night.
Tom has brought the thermometer in so that the children can guess what the weatherman doll should wear today. A raincoat
What?
and umbrella? Oh, no. A snowsuit and galoshes to keep him warm and dry.
Yeah.
It was hard to guess today, but Tom is
Yeah.
a good guesser.
Thanks for the Nightmare Fuel
Or did
movie.
Mother tell him what to wear? George, you forgot something more important than your handkerchief.
The first
You
kid to
forgot
give himself
cover your
whiplash.
sneeze. And cold germs travel on your sneeze or cough, you know. Why cold germs can fly
Yeah, Eleanor
farther than
Roosevelt's
Miss May
hotter
can blow the
sister.
feather. Cold germs can fly 8 feet to another child's nose, hand, or food.
Flu germs can reach the sound barrier.
Fingers into their mouths make it easy for cold germs to come to them. No, not that way, George. Blow
Moron.
your nose gently, without pressing the opening of the nostrils closed. That's better. Oh, and your feet are wet. It's
Peed your
easy to
pants
catch
again,
cold
huh?
when your body is chilly. You'd better go and see the school nurse. She'll help you. The nurse is examining Mary after her cold. 4 days at home with a cold keeps others from catching it and protects you from serious infections that follow colds.
Like boogie fever.
Now, George, who sent you in here?
Miss May said I might be catching a cold.
Well, what do you think?
I'm hot and chilly.
Chilly because he
Did you
wet
sleep
himself, I
well
guess.
last night, and did you feel like getting up this morning? Did your breakfast taste good?
I hardly had time to have my breakfast. I had an apple on the way.
All the charisma of Keanu Reeves' dandruff.
Now blow your nose, George. Oh, not so hard, gently. No pressure on the opening.
Hey now.
Now let's look at your throat. Open wide.
Oh.
All right, now you sit down, and I'll
Get-
figure.
A short skipped ahead out of boredom.
Hold it under your tongue. Oh, your feet are wet too, George.
Whoa, is that a phone or a
That's
cudgel?
3, 2, 1. Hello, is it Mrs. Powell there? Yes. Well, this
Well,
is Miss Wright.
that little kid up there standing a little too
George
erect.
came in to
Wow.
see you a few moments ago with a cold. Yes, his throat is quite red and his feet are wet too.
Is that a poster of Gandhi
I
playing
do
the
think he'd
piano?
be more comfortable at home in bed. Well, just a minute, please.
Well, better call the coroner.
Yes, his temperature is 99.8. Well, it is best to consult your physician if it goes over 100, especially during the cold
Any other
season.
time is fine, though.
Oh, that would be nice of you to call for him. Yes, he'll be right here in my office. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Bitch. Yes, even
Joan's
fry and
mother
drag.
visits school to plan a health program. Joan must learn to take responsibility for keeping herself well. This weather chart keeps Joan alert to weather changes as she marks snowy or rainy days.
Still more accurate than any meteorologist.
Dressing this weather doll for outdoor weather helps Joan know what to wear herself. It will be better for Mother when Joan chooses wraps to suit the temperature,
Such as
instead
Ice
of
Ice
arguing
Baby.
about what friends wear. Mother and
What
teacher check Joan's
The
health
hell is a
habits.
body
They
wafter?
plan better health practices for home and school. At school, Joan's committee keeps the washroom attractive with soap sponges, brushes, and signs.
Like slow
Others
children
keep the
at
closet
play.
neat, with boxes for rubbers and hangers for clothes. Another records the temperature and tells us when we need heat or fresh air.
Because all the other kids lack immune systems, or...
One group keeps large drawing pencils scrubbed ready for use.
Those are jobs Joan and Jim could be learning to do at home, too. On Saturdays, they love to help us plan what we're going to do.
in between crappy
I'm so glad
cartoons.
to get this health record sheet. Your check on Joan's habits at school will help me plan a corrective health program at home.
This is not my script
I'm
I
going to
am
find
reading
out what
from.
kind of health practices we use. And I must check on our equipment to see if we have the materials to carry on the school practices.
Love the mandatory
Thank you for some
mosquito
grand
netting
ideas,
policy.
Miss May. I'm going to visit school again some afternoon when I call for Joan. May I?
Do come often.
Because kids love nothing more than their parents visiting them at school.
Visit school.
Next
Ooh,
morning,
shouldn't have had that
Joan's
third
mother is
steak.
inspecting the health materials in her home. Each one in the family needs a separate towel and washcloth. Mother
Washcloth?
has one for Jim and another for Joan, each with his own name. Joan's father made a
Well,
box
hey, you
for
may
her
or
to
may
stand
not
on.
smash Schrodinger's
No
cat.
fun washing if you have to stretch or can't see into the basin. And here are new cups. Each can have his own cup now. It prevents catching another's cold.
Or jock itch.
Why, Jim, why are you so cross? Father has taught Joan to spit into the toilet, for spitting spreads disease.
And Joan hates that toilet so much.
Here are the spoons for your cod liver oil, Joan. It's extra sunshine for us in winter and spring. You know, strong bodies can't always keep us from catching cold, but they help us
Well,
resist
patch
the
a hole that
serious
segue was
illness
supposed to
that
be.
may follow colds. Keep away from persons with colds, and keep your hands clean while you're eating.
Well, what if it's Sloppy Joe Night, smart guy?
Jim must wash his hands after he pets his dog, but he won't have to go upstairs, as Father has arranged a washstand downstairs, so Jim will remember to wash.
Boxes, washstands, that must be Bob
What's the
Vila.
trouble with Jim? He didn't like his breakfast, and he was restless as he slept. He's
Nario's
cross and
watching him
tired this
sleep?
morning. His throat isn't very red,
Yeah.
but his eyes look queer. He'd better stay home today so that Mother
Here,
can
take this
watch
to the
him
drop
and keep
point.
him warm. Joan's mother can't go to the Kermis now, so
The Kermit?
Joan must take the paper bags for the party. Colds are easy
Now
to
let's
catch
see how
during the
Goofus is
first
doing.
24 hours. Mother must see that Jim covers his coughs and stays away from others. She must sterilize his dishes by boiling them
And give him a
thoroughly in water.
Silkwood shower.
Joan's room at school is a busy place, and Joan wants to
Maybe they
help
pull
get
back
ready
the
for
shot, we can
Kermis.
see how busy.
But first, she must wash her hands.
Huh, anyone else
You
want
must
some delicious
always
Nerf
wash
balls?
hands clean before handling food.
They better not eat all while
Joan
I'm
takes
gone.
off her
Bunch
coat,
of Nerf hoarders.
uses plenty of soap and a good lather. She rinses her hands well and dries them thoroughly with a paper towel. In another room, the kindergarten children are getting ready for the Kermis.
Yay!
It's best to go to the toilet and wash hands first. Now Joan has her wraps off. Her hands are clean.
This feels kinda
and
light.
she's
You
ready to
skimming off
pack
the top.
bags for the Kermis. The Kermis has started.
Nice
George's
genie
friends are
pants.
selling the flowers they raised. They learn that flowers, like children, need plenty of sunshine, water, good food, and moderate temperature to make them grow.
Also fertilizer.
Joan's friends are selling cheese, and they are careful to keep the food clean. Everyone is having a good time.
No neck
While
artist
poor
can strike at
George
any
stays in
time.
bed. His careless habits have made Jim miss the Kermis too, and Jim is restless in bed. Now he knows it pays to avoid people with colds.
It's a small
But
world
Jim's friends are
after
enjoying
all.
the Kermis. They learn that Dutch people are clean. Hollanders leave their wooden shoes on their doorstep so that their floors are spotless. The Dutch drink milk and raise their own vegetables and flowers. They
Only the
keep
Dutch do
well.
this.
You have seen these children learning to take care of themselves. Now, do you know why George and Jim missed the kermis?
Probably because they knew it would look like that.